Welcome to another little tale. Hopefully you may enjoy it. Let's get started. The house had always been quiet at night. Not the peaceful kind of quiet, no, this was the kind that listened back. The kind where floorboards creaked without weight, where doors shifted a fraction when no one touched them, and where shadows didn't always match what cast them. 8-year-old Lila knew this better than anyone. "Dad," she whispered one evening, standing in the doorway of the living room, clutching her blanket, "something lives under my bed." Her father didn't look up from his book. "Dust bunnies, probably. They breathe." That got his attention. He lowered the book slowly. "Dust doesn't breathe, Lila." "I know," she said, dead serious. "That's why it's not dust." Her mother from the kitchen called out, "No scary stories before bed, okay?" "I'm not telling a story," Lila insisted. "It listens. And sometimes it hums." Her parents exchanged a look, the familiar one. Half amusement, half concern. "All right," her father said, standing. "Let's go check." They walked together to her room. He knelt, lifted the bed skirt, and shone a small flashlight underneath. Nothing but shadows. "See," he said gently. "All clear." Lila frowned. "It doesn't like light." "Most things don't," he replied, tucking her in. "Get some sleep, okay?" She nodded, but her eyes stayed fixed on the darkness beneath the bed. Later that night, when the house settled and her parents slept, the room shifted. A soft, low hum filled the space. From beneath the bed, something moved. Two pale, glimmering eyes opened. "Well," came a gravelly whisper, "that was close." From the closet, the door creaked open an inch. "You're always dramatic," said another voice, thin, dry, like rustling paper. "No one saw you." "They almost did," the thing under the bed muttered. "And you weren't exactly subtle with that hinge." "I like the hinge," the closet voice replied. "It adds atmosphere." There was a pause. "She's scared," said the thing under the bed, softer now. "I know," said the closet. "We're doing a terrible job. We're doing the only job we've got." Silence again. Then, "You heard them tonight, didn't you?" the closet whispered. A long pause. "Yes," said the thing under the bed. Far beyond the house, something moved in the dark. The trolls arrived 3 nights later. They didn't come from forests or mountains, not like the old stories. These trolls wore scraps of metal and bone, their skin thick and mottled like cracked stone. Their eyes glowed faintly, and their fingers ended in blunt, heavy claws. They came in a group, 5 of them, moving low and quiet through the street, sniffing the air. "Warm," one grunted. "Soft," said another. "Easy," said the largest, baring broken teeth. They reached the house just after midnight. Inside, the family slept. The first sign was the back door. It didn't burst open, it gave way like it had been persuaded to stop resisting. A slow creak, a step. Another. Upstairs, Lila stirred. Her eyes opened. The humming had stopped. That was wrong. She sat up slightly, listening. From beneath the bed, a whisper. "Stay very still." Her breath caught. "You're real," she whispered. "Yes." From the closet, "No time." The door creaked wider. "Lila," said the closet voice, urgent now. "Get under the covers. Pretend you're asleep, no matter what you hear." "What's happening?" she asked, voice trembling. "Guests," said the thing under the bed. "Very rude ones." Heavy footsteps sounded below. A crash. Her parents woke, voices, confusion, fear. "Who's there?" A growl answered. Lila's heart pounded. She pulled the blanket over herself, squeezing her eyes shut. The hallway floor groaned under weight that wasn't human. Something was coming upstairs. In the darkness beneath the bed, the eyes narrowed. "Well," it muttered, "this is unfortunate." The closet door opened wider, slowly, deliberately. "We knew this day might come," said the closet. "I was hoping it wouldn't be tonight." "Of course you were." The footsteps reached the top of the stairs. A low, eager snarl echoed down the hallway. "They've found the nest," one of the trolls said. "Soft things inside," another replied. The thing under the bed exhaled slowly. "All right," it said. "We do this together." "Like always," said the closet. The hallway floor creaked again. Closer. Closer. The bedroom door handle turned. And then the humming returned. Loud. Deep. Vibrating through the floorboards. The door burst open, but not from the outside. It exploded inward as something surged out from beneath the bed. It was not small. It was not gentle. It unfolded like a nightmare, limbs too long, joints bending the wrong way, its form shifting between shadow and something almost solid. Its eyes burned pale and cold. The trolls froze. "What?" one began. The creature roared, not loud but deep, a sound that seemed to press into the walls themselves. From the closet, something else emerged. Tall. Thin. Draped in darkness like a cloak. Its face was indistinct, as though it refused to be remembered. Its fingers stretched unnaturally long, brushing the ceiling as it stepped forward. "Oh good," the closet creature said dryly. "Company." The largest troll snarled. "This is our hunt." The thing from under the bed tilted its head. "You're in the wrong house." The troll lunged. It didn't make it 2 steps. The shadow from the closet moved first, its arm snapping forward, elongating impossibly, wrapping around the troll's neck and lifting it off the ground. "Rude," it said. The other trolls charged. The underbed creature met them head-on. The room became chaos. Furniture shattered. Walls cracked. The air filled with snarls and the heavy thud of bodies colliding. But the creatures of the house did not falter. They moved with purpose. With familiarity. They had done this before. One troll swung a jagged blade, only for it to pass through the underbed creature as though through smoke. A moment later, the creature reformed behind it and the troll was thrown across the room. Another tried to flee, only to find the hallway stretching, warping, the closet's influence bending space itself. "Leaving so soon," the closet voice echoed, now everywhere at once. Within minutes, it was over. The last troll collapsed, unmoving. Silence returned. The underbed creature straightened, its form shrinking, folding back into something smaller, less terrible. The closet figure withdrew slightly, its edges softening. "Well," it said, "that was unpleasant. You say that every time." "Because it's always true." They paused. Then, from the bed, "Is it over?" Lila's small voice asked. The underbed creature turned its gaze upward. "Yes." She lowered the blanket just enough to peek out. Her eyes were wide, but not with terror. With wonder. "You protected us." The closet door creaked gently. "That's the arrangement," it said. "What arrangement?" The underbed creature shifted almost awkwardly. "We live here," it said. "We stay out of sight. We make noises sometimes." "You're very good at that," Lila said. "Thank you," said the closet. In return, the underbed creature continued, "This is our territory. Nothing worse gets in." Lila thought about that. "So you're not the monsters?" There was a pause. Then the closet voice, softer than before. "Oh, we absolutely are." The underbed creature added, "Just not your monsters." Lila smiled just a little. "Okay," she said, pulling the blanket back up. "You can stay." "Much appreciated," said the closet. "And thank you." The room settled. The creatures withdrew, one beneath the bed, the other into the closet. The humming returned, low and steady. Downstairs, her parents would wake later, confused but unharmed, the memory of the night already fading like a bad dream. But Lila would remember. And from that night on, the house was still quiet. But no longer in a way that listened back. Now it watched. Thank you for listening to our tale. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Until next time, as always, be well.